Yo, what's up, Jims? Early stream. And Jims is here for an early stream, too. It's very huge. Oh, wait, here. I'm trying to, in my head. That's like 5.5 seconds. Heck yeah. Sorry, I was looking at like the stream and the stream preview, and I think it's delayed by like 5.5 seconds. That's my prediction. I don't know. I'm doing quite well. I ate. I hope my parents aren't watching this. We tried something different for dinner tonight, and it's not sitting well with me. I really hope my parents aren't watching right now. We get like a text like, "You what?" No, but I'm doing well. Very lazy day. That was kind of the plan. Sadly, most of it was rainy. I have a whole rant that I'll probably do later in the stream about. Let's also the music's turn up just a tiny bit. Um, the YouTube combo chat. YouTube doesn't offer something to like just delete messages, I think, or like the Google API for YouTube, because YouTube owns Google, or Google owns YouTube. Um, there's something called like a delete message event. Cool, but nothing is appearing whenever I request, like go into the API for it. I can't find any documentation other than that. I can't find anyone talking about this. And so I have to like, we'll figure it out. Makes the combo chat hard, but isn't that pretty good day? And just because I have the time, we're going to start stream a little early. Maybe end, same length stream, just end earlier, which is convenient for me. But yeah, how's your day going? Good lazy day. My parents are getting a new roof for the house, so the guy was over. Tired though, almost took a nap. Gotcha. It's almost took a nap later in the day. That's always dangerous, messing up your whole sleep schedule. I've done it before. In fact, I almost did that today. I'm not even a nap person. It's been raining. Yeah, I get that. Rainy vibes. Kind of like rainy season everywhere. And frankly, I'm ready for it to be over. Now, if it's not raining, it's hot, but I'd honestly rather that. I want some sunshine. 2 a.m. to 12 p.m. Whoa! Yeah. Yikes. Are you one of those people that can get like 10 hours of sleep and like that's their amount? I'm not sure if that's a thing, but like I've heard some people just like need like 9 to 10. Aw, that's very kind of him. Checking in. I mistakenly stayed up till 2 last night as well. But I woke up at 9 instead. That was the difference. But I'm okay with 7. I prefer 8. Probably like 7 hours and 45 minutes. That's my happy amount. Um, Very specific, but I feel like 7:30 is too little and 8 is too much. But like right in between there, I'm happy. There's one girl in my physics class, first year, second year of college. She was one of those people who could get like 2, 3 hours of sleep every night and completely run with that. I was so jealous. Anyways, hello everybody. Hope you're doing well. It's currently 7 p.m. Central Time. We're in 30 minutes early just because I felt like it. I don't really think anyone's complaining about that. But yeah, so without any further ado, let's get into the warm up. There we go. Cool. Oh, I wasn't ready. Okay, cool. But yeah, I kind of already talked about it at the beginning of the stream, but pretty day. Nothing. Kind of wish I was busier. I had more to do. Is what it is. I need to keep these hands busy. You know how it is. But yeah, get a nice haircut tomorrow. All that fun stuff. Who cares? We're drawing. Let's do it. Ooh, wow, that was decent. This pen is starting to die. I can see it. I don't know if I keep a consistent sleep time, then I get great 8 hours of sleep naturally. Gotcha. Okay, yeah. Whenever my sleep schedule, that's so true. Thank you for pointing this out, Gems. Whenever my sleep schedule gets irregular, I sleep for longer or shorter, which is weird. But I mean, I guess, but like when it gets irregular and then I start trying to stabilize, I oversleep. Yeah, the biggest thing for like my personal health that I've ever done was just normalizing my sleep schedule. Having a set start and awaken sleep time is pivotal. It's crucial. I want to get consistent and read for an hour before bed. That sounds so fun, reading before bed. I haven't done it in a minute because I just started Attack on Titan. And so that is, and like, it's a bad habit from college, but like the only time I'd watch anime is either during dinner or right before bed. Oh, yikes. Yeah, super excited with Attack on Titan. I feel like my friend is more excited than I am. It's a great so far. I'm liking it. I'm at episode 5. In fact, that's what a lot of what I did today. Um, oh wait, why am I? Yeah. Need to get focused. Jeez. Look how decent my line work is now, and then we're gonna get super nervous while drawing. Confidence is such a huge factor of this challenge, and I hate it. Do I know much about AOT? Literally nothing. Also, my dad found 2 missing pieces for a $3,000 whoa, 3,000 piece Marvel puzzle. Huge. That is wonderful. Good to hear. Oh, that must have been so sad to see that those were missing. Oh my god. I haven't done a puzzle in a while. Maybe it's time. But yeah, no, AOT, I'm walking in complete. I know some things I'm not going to say. One, because I don't want to possibly spoil, but also I don't want people to confirm or deny my things. Um, but I really have no idea. There's a big thing that happened in like episode 4/5, that really like subverted my expectations, or like in a good way. You know, it surprised me. I was like, wait, what? A bit of a twist. So I'm wondering how a certain thing is going to happen. Once again, being ambiguous to not spoil. Um, so yeah, it does a lot of. The only thing I would say is like a critique, and it isn't even bad because it stopped doing this. It did a lot of tell instead of show. But like, who cares? It's not that big, huge. Like, it's not that important, and it was only like a couple times. I love what it's doing. I love that you can see Aaron like actively learning on his thought process. Um, there are some things about Aaron that I'm like, but whatever. I obviously am like the beginnings of knowing this character and many of the other characters in this series. There's a trend amongst like some anime that I don't like. You can see it in Blue Lock and or not that I don't like the anime, but the trend or like the message, I guess. Um, trying to think what there's another one like Blue Lock that I stopped watching because I did not like it. Oh, Solo Leveling. Is it? No, is it? I can't remember. But is this like very naive? Like you have to be the evil, the main character Sigma. Like this stupid. I saw it at the beginnings of Blue Lock, and it felt like character growth or like change wasn't achieved. It was rewarded, like by some god or just fact of the system or the fact that they just tried harder despite like a core tenet of the message being some people are just born different. I don't know. I'm whining. This is just a. And now I'm not saying the message of the story is no matter how hard you try, you could do it. But they're like I don't get there's okay. And no, I'm gonna hold off on the leveling rant because I'm not an authoritative source, nor have I read the manga. I've only watched the anime. I feel like my opinion wouldn't be that well formed, but I have opinions on it, especially after it got anime of the year. But I digress. I just realized it just hit me. Once we're done with the YouTube combo chat, we're going to be on to making videos again. Or we do have the semantic search, but I'm going to move that later in the list because that isn't as important as getting videos out. Um, lesson 3 is going to be interesting. I only have a couple of notes, and it's okay. I mean, I don't want to make a video longer than it needs to be. Um, but in that same vein, I do want it to have a substantial amount of information that people can. You have the solo leveling manga. I think I remember you talking. Yeah, didn't a couple weeks ago you buy the last, the final volume, or am I thinking of something else? Oof, what were we thinking there? Jeez. I've been buying all of them when they come out. Huge. Also, Jens, I want your opinion. You know how chat's on the right side of the screen? How would you feel if, like, after 5 minutes, a chat message disappears? Hey, what's up, Bear? So they're slowly getting to physical books. Ah, I gotcha. So yeah, you know how like a message pops up right there, right? And then after 5 minutes, it disappears. It like fades out. So it takes up less room on the screen. Um, it's not like you guys need messages all the way up there, right? And those have also lost their context because that was talking to me rather than talking to somebody in chat. I'm asking this because if I can't get the YouTube deletion event to work on the combo chat, what I'll do is every query it'll compare existing chat messages versus old ones, and if any are different, it's like, oh, that's a deletion event, and it'll delete it. But ones after about 5 minutes don't get returned in the query, the TTL. So if all messages are deleted by 5 minutes, then that would kind of quell that issue. I need an on-screen transcript of a chat kept on the stream at all times, permanent log. Bear's the overseer, the big brother. I don't know why this box is killing me. Maybe because I've been yapping a lot, but something ain't right here, and it's messing with me. Whatever, let's send it. Huge. Because yeah, the Twitch, it's working perfectly. Twitch, I love you. You have a wonderful API. YouTube, what the hell are you doing? This is not no good documentation. The documentation is what it is. It tells you how to use it. But like currently, I can't get any of the delete or tombstone events. So like YouTube, if you want people to use your live streaming service more, make it so you know it's more functional. It's more worthwhile to use. Oh, also, yeah, Twitch has no rate limiting, or like it does have rate limiting, but it's not like a concern. Meanwhile, YouTube, I only get like 10,000 credits a day, which can run out fast. Not for our chat, but if I need to extend it, I have to register a business or be like, hey, here's my business, here's why I need more credits, or find a way to do the billing thing for it, but I don't know. So, some streams, I may just have a Twitch only chat just to make my life easier, but we'll see. And if anyone wants to be a naysayer and hey, why not just scrape HTML with 2 live chats headless? That's against TOS, buddy. We don't break TOS here. And plus, I didn't learn Fast API and Uvicorn for this, so. That's going a different direction than I thought. Bear, how's your day been going? I forgot to ask. I saw like the coast you're working on the Minecraft server. Did you like? Forgive me if I'm misremembering, but did you build all of that, like the part of the coastline, all that stone? It looks natural. Oof. I feel like my accuracy is very much off today, and I'm not appreciating this. I've been terraforming this stone to make it a natural staircase down to the water. Oh, wow, all the way down to the water? Whew. You're gonna put Iowa out for the most involved build. Jeez. Well, I could start a. I could. It looks like you already have the lava farm up and running, but if you need any cobblestone, feel free to steal as much as you want from me. I am literally overflowing with it to the point where I'm just tossing it into the fire. And I'm actually gonna have tons more because I'm making a slime farm, which means I'm just gonna be raw with even more cobblestone. It's honestly a notable highlight of my day every day, just popping into Blue Map and seeing all the changes that people have done. Blue map is so cool. I need to go like donate. Hey Jinx, welcome back. So glad you're able to join the stream today. Welcome. This is Jinx in the YouTube chat, everybody. By the way, Jinx, so yeah, you're seeing Twitch chat right here. I'm making something to combine YouTube chat, and maybe a week from now it'll be up and running. It is Jinx the artist. Welcome. Oh, yikes. How's your day going so far? I should have started from the center. I don't know why I didn't do that. Anyways, let's mess up some ellipses. Yipes. Kind of sad we cycled through all the Cowboy Bebop. I wish there was just infinite Cowboy Bebop music so we could keep playing it, but I don't want to overdo it. Going good. Good to hear, Jinx. We're warming up right now, and then we're going to be doing some more cylinders in a bit. A bit squished right here, more than I wanted. Bear, you should do some boxes today. Do walk cycle. Oh, okay, do your walk cycle. Heck yeah. That's cooler. That's more important. I worked a little bit on the gravel drawing today as well. Just a tiny bit. Oof. What is it? The rough draft I had. Yes, I am gonna do it on this. Here, I could actually right before beer, I'll show you guys the one of the thumbnails I have. I'm breaking it up into several pieces. I have like the gravel holding the coffee mug, and then the coffee mug thumbnail, and then I'm gonna draw all of them individually to figure out their positions, and how they are gonna flow together and make sure they don't. And then I'll draw the whole piece, because like this is gonna require so much of my skill, like literally everything like that I know so far about like drafting or like perspective and form and stuff. Technically, as in like physical skill, it's not that that demanding on me because I'm just going to be doing probably fine liner and brush pen. But yeah, I'm doing a bunch of individual pieces for it and then the whole thing. Oh, minor X is who? Jeez. Big sketchbook. I want one page of my big sketchbook just to be like 1,000 gravels. Okay, not 1,000, maybe like 50 gravels. Just all doing silly things. Like one's mowing a lawn, one's like upset that his flower just got mowed over. Like just stuff like that. Little things. Ooh. I had like a weird premonition that that line was gonna get messed up before I even drew it. I want to really focus up. I feel like my focus is not focusing today. What the gym's doing? What is the gym's doing? Gyms has perished. Oh, watching Baldur's Gate 3 hide and seek game and watching your stream. Also have a headache because I didn't drink coffee. Oh my goodness. Sorry to hear you have a headache. Baldur's Gate hide and seek. How does that work? Ooh. We're just all over the place. One of the party members counts to 10, they have to find the other members. I feel like, I don't know, I feel like given Baldur's Gate, that would just be easy, but I don't know. I've only played it like once a year ago. They copy an NPC and send hints to the member that finds the hider, that find the hider and has to hide with them. They copy an NPC and send hints. Then the member that find the hider then has to hide with them. You know what? I'll trust you that it's awesome. My brain is small. No, you're fine. It's definitely a me issue. Oof. You know what, Bear? I've gotten not bored, but I've done so much building. I think I'm going to start a sheep farm and take on the city that's underneath our bases, ancient city. They turn into an NPC, and when the player finds them, they'll hide with them. Okay, I like that. I like that. The warden one. Yep. And before we even do that, we have a stream to do. And before we even finish the stream, oh, dang it, we have a BRB. So be right back, guys. Oh, that little scroll bar in chat kills me. I'm going to remove that when I make my own chat thing. I want to brush my teeth now. I'm not complaining about the dinner I had, but it's post teeth brush worthy, if that makes sense. Those ancient cities are so scary. I could never go there because I know I'm gonna die immediately. Me too. It's so horrifying. It's awful, and I love it. I love it for that. I love horror like that. That makes you like hold your breath. As opposed to Repo, where like the only time I was holding my breath because I was trying not to laugh. I feel like Repo's very unique in that like Lethal Company. I only got scared when I was jump scared by like that thing that teleports behind you and just goes. But like Repo, I feel like it was just me holding. Oh wait, the Aether. Very cool. So we're starting a new page of cylinders, guys. I want to like make my hands less sweaty. Sorry if this sounds gross. So I don't like ruin the page. That's the thing. I get mad. Okay, no. So when it comes, I'm gonna have a horror rant. Oh yeah, and I'm not gonna show the gravel drawing. You guys have to wait. Wait, no. Okay. I don't get. I do get scared, right? But my reaction to getting scared is like yelling and hitting things and running at things. I'm definitely a fight in the fight or flight. And there's instances of me doing this at you said they were going to show us. That's fine, okay. I just don't want to get it and then spare me some crumbs, me lord. Here, okay. So I actually took a real life picture of myself as a reference for some of these things. This is like one of the thumbnails. Could you spare some bread? Oh, Sadie! Sadie cameo, holy. How's it going, Sadie? Hope you're doing well. I'm revealing some thumbnail art of a drawing I want to do. It's basically going to be... Okay, wait. We need to find the inspo. We need to find the... There's a picture that Bear and I know, and I'm not sure who else has seen it. It's in my poses Pinterest board, which is public. It's my favorite kind of poses and stuff that I want to draw one day. Oh my god, I love this. Wait. Anyways, give me a second, guys. Here we go. How's it going, Sadie? Yeah, here we go. So, okay. This is the inspiration. Why is this music so loud? Jeez. There. Yeah, this is the inspiration, right? Something like this. But of course, I want it gravel themed. And so I was doing, oh yeah, also I saw this when I opened Pinterest and I liked it. Anyways. So, this is like what I want inside the cup. I'm doing good. Called out of work today, so we ballin'. Heck yeah. Good to, or I hope you had called out of work just because, you know, you felt like it or something positive. But yeah, this is like all of the gravels that I want in the coffee cup. And I wanted one hanging off over here. But I actually, what I'm doing, and this is in another thumbnail, which I'm not showing you because it looks really bad. I have like, I'm not sure if this is how it's done. I'm experimenting. I have like, a quick sketch of me holding, or gravel holding the coffee cup. And then like these gestural lines where I want things to flow, right? And so what I was going for this one is a swoop down and then up here. Because my face is, oh my gosh, Gravel's face is going to be over here, like holding the, or like right here, holding the coffee cup in perspective. So there's going to be like this motion with it. Yeah, this gravel's taking a picture of that gravel balancing. This gravel's pushing this resting gravel off the cup. This one, which I drew too small, is like just on a computer. This one's just staring right at it. This one's holding the tea. And I may change the ones or move them around. I don't like the pushing one. I just couldn't figure out. I wanted like a gravel that's sketching something like in a sketchbook, but this isn't a great room to do that. So yeah, lots of thumbnailing because there's just so much to consider. With this piece, I really want to put my whole Batootie into this one. I'm very excited. But despite that excitement, I need to slow down. I love the art that's like there's just clones of a character, and I also love slice of life, and I also love crazy perspective, like really stretched and warped stuff. So this is kind of my my thing for that. It's pushing all the stuff, and it's in black and white because gravel is technically like purple-ish, like iridescent. But yeah, anyways, I'm gonna take a quick second for some water. My breath smells TMI. My breath smells bad. I need lots of water. Be right back. I accidentally started the timer. Shoot, frick. And we can't undo it. Okay, we gotta go. Okay, let's do some cylinders, guys. But yeah, so we're on like what 181. Also, the thumbnail for this song I am liking. It fits in really well with some other stuff. I had in my head. Yeah, so last time. Oh, I forgot to. Ooh, frick. I forgot to write the message in Discord. You know what? Screw it. We're gonna keep the timer on, but I'm gonna do something different. Let's see if I can find something for this. Here, we're gonna go into BRB. I have an idea. That is a picture of me. We don't need that. Oh, wait, what is this? Yo? Guys! Holy, wait. This is so cool. They beat me to it. This is probably made in 3JS, but anyways, oh, this website is not too well put together, but it's still great. Ooh, guys, we might have found something awesome. Get hyped. Are you guys hyped? I swear to God, I'm banning if people aren't hyped. You guys ready? I found this just online. It's called practicedrawingthis.com/3d/modelcylinder.html. I will put it in chat for those who want to check this out. This may be a useful tool in the future or right now. There we go. I always say that this is the running joke. Don't click links from random people on the internet. But we are here to experiment. We are here to experiment with something. As you guys know, actually I could do this now too. Oh wait, no, I'm just. Let's see. How does OBS handle GIFs? GIFs. I know it's actually called GIFs. I just can't bring myself to do it. GIFs. Okay. Here we go. Oh wow, there we go. So we know the problem is. Wow, my breath smells bad. The minor axis flips when it gets highly foreshortened. So we're going to do that here. We're going to put it into a very basic 3-point. This is very tough to control. Wow, what is going on? Okay, are we isometric? Yeah, we're isometric right now. Oh, does this not have a puzzle mode change model? Yeah, this is 3 point, or like we can see all three faces. Well, my problem is my breath smells bad. Frick. Distance. Oh, okay, wait. All. Well, now it's um. Okay. Z rotate. I think this is being foreshortened, right? Oh, heck yeah! It's the zoom view button, guys. Okay, I'm getting a hang of this. Okay, so we're gonna go out here and then we're gonna zoom view. So like pretty foreshortened, right? And now we're gonna look at these ellipses. I don't really know a good program to do this in, but I want to solve once. Wait. What am I doing here? Wait, no, sorry. We're really going off the rails here. We're really being silly, being goofy this stream. I do apologize, but this is for the sake of science. So, here is our stuff from last stream, right? And an instance of the minor axis flipping on a highly foreshortened one is this. And this one as well. This one I think is one of the better examples of that. So we want to let's try to mimic it here. That, and then that. There we go. Okay, we're gonna try to put that on this. So let me rotate. Okay. I think that's, and it's just taller, but I don't think we can make it taller. There's something called puzzle mode, change model. Oh, tall one. Yes, this is perfect. Dude, this is freaking awesome. Shout out to whoever made this website, seriously. Shout out to my bever dog. Oi. I think this is good. This is near where we had it. Should I be extra? I'm being extra. Oh, shoot, frick. What's going on over here? There we go. Sorry, I'm doing something on the side here that I have to do a little bit Googling for. I'm being lied to by Google. I don't like this. Oh, whoa, what? That's cool. How do I change the opacity of something? Images. I didn't know there's a glass mode. That's so cool. How do I undo this? Help. Alt 3. Why is it not undoing? Stop. Guys, why does PureRef have to have the worst control scheme of all programs? Dude, what? It has like some of the worst hotkeys. Apologies for the delay, everybody. This is getting a bit silly. Oh, Alt 1. Okay, there we go. That's a preset. Okay, I don't think this is happening. Darn. Okay, well, that was neurotic. Anyways. So yeah, I think this is good enough to just do a quick study of this. And we'll bring it over to like paint or something. How do you take too long? I'm sorry. I'm not even reading chat right now. That's how distracted I am. Alrighty. I'm going to take you guys with me. Oh, did my OBS default? Okay, cool. That's me Googling stuff for... Oh, this is so scuffed anyways. Cool. So, say hi to paint. Why is... Oh, God, dude. This is so bad. I'm sorry. There we go. Okay, cool. So, paint. We're in paint now because we are going to evaluate these ellipses. So we have our top one up here. That is not an ellipse. So that looks about like this. And then we have our bottom one. Uh-oh. And it also looks like here. Oh, this one wasn't that foreshortened though, was it? Hmm. Okay, we're going to be tossing a couple in here just to evaluate this. Because this one looks fine. In fact, the minor axis of this top one. Ideally, these should share the same minor axis yet. Actually, not even ideally, factually, right? Yeah, because that's the only thing that remains consistent. Wait, yes. Hmm. This is a bit dilly-dallying, and I do apologize. What the friggity frick is happening here? Ah, here we are. Okay, so there's this one, right? It's relatively foreshortened, but let's go to one that's like explicitly very much foreshortened. This is our new friend. Got coffee? Oh no, at this hour? Jims, you're not gonna sleep. Oh no. Oh no. Sorry. Pattern recognizing brain. One must become the ellipse. One must eat like the ellipse. One must breathe like the ellipse. One must eat. Did I already say eat? 2 a.m. sleep schedule locked in. Yeah. Frame one. Speaking. Ah, dang it. I didn't mean to do that. No, 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 no. All the manhwas I'm reading in the fan fictions. That's quite fun. Now, Kavel, why are you obsessing over this? Because I don't know how it works. And I'd rather spend this time rather than trying to brute force it, even though this is kind of brute forcing, by drawing over and over, by actually studying it. Hmm. These have parallel. I mean, yeah, if it has a parallel, the minor axis is shared between both of them, then the major axis is also going to be. Heck yeah. Because yeah, if these are perpendicular, then what are the instances of where hmm, drawing's supposed to be easy. I followed the 3 simple tips, I promise. The 3 simple tricks to make me a master at art. Kavel gibberish stream. Those are my thinking noises. Gibberish. Yeah. Yeah, let's make a different one then. I'm trying to like what instances does this happen? Here, what we'll do. Let's get technical with this. Everybody say hi last stream. Hi. We need to flip the other way around. There we go. Here's our friend from last stream. We're just gonna snip. There we go. Surgical precision. Look at this. Boom. Kavel, the master of the mouse. Oh, I moved it on accident. Insane. Hmm. Okay. This was my best attempt getting it to look similar. So, we know we don't know. We never know. Hmm. No. Yo, what up, shrimp? What up, monkey? We are getting very analytical this stream of why my cylinders are not turning out correctly. Mmm. Soda. Oh yeah, I remember you talking about that one stream. Dang it. Oop. Getting these smaller dots right here on that minor axis. And then seeing how far. See, if I try to touch all sides though, it becomes the major axis. What the heck? Is it because these faces were foreshortened a lot, but this direction wasn't? Mmm. Okay. So if we super foreshorten it. Let's change the model. I broke it. Okay. See, I wouldn't even say this is foreshortened enough. Prime Gaming. Oh wait, you guys can't even see what I'm doing. I was making this, but for now, hypothesis. Here's our VP. Die. Or here's our axis, right? And we are converging somewhere over here. I said die. Goodness. Boxes do not know how to die these days, I swear. Or cylinders. So much for my accuracy. Anyways, we don't really care about that bottom plane, do we? We don't. I swear. We have our VP right here. Compared to a box like this, no, that one's relatively foreshortened. It's kind of moot, redundant checking these mechanically accurate, you know. What the heck, guys? How come it when I draw a cylinder, it's like a kid threw a birthday napkin at my face, but when I draw a cylinder, I messed it up so bad. Once again, minor axis. What is going on? What is going on? I wish I could foreshorten it more. Can I go into like the HTML of this website and I'm lost, guys. I wish they let you go. You gotta go start dinner, making some bean burritos tonight. Huge. Send some pictures if you can. Thank you for stopping by, Sadie. Burritos. Wait, guys, I might have found it. I chose the chunky. First time. I bet it will. Have fun. Oh goodness. Don't do that. Hear me out. Stew. Heck yeah. Jims, you gotta next time there's a stream birthday, we gotta so like over all the way in Christmas, you gotta bake us a birthday cake for the stream. Hey. Please don't be an optical illusion. Please don't be an optical illusion. That's poor choice of color. Don't tell me it was an optical illusion. No. Oh, dang it. I thought I had something. That's a 2D, 3D cube one. Not be an optical illusion. So true. Ooh. I'm gonna be real. I'm not a huge fan of M&M cookies. Not because they aren't good, but because the crunch of the M&M cookie kills me. Like it hurts. Sensitive teeth or something. I don't know. I'm a weaker species. Um, but I just don't vibe with it because of that. The shit is it. I want super uber foreshortened. Like crazy giga foreshortened. I'm looking up a new cylinder tool. Literally crack. What's up, Delano? Can't buy them anymore because I'll eat them within 2 to 3 days. I can't buy them store bought or else that's all I'm eating the whole day. Agreed. Especially those like Toll House ones. Like the like super mechan. I don't like them anymore because just the taste is too off-putting. But yeah. I need like a editing program. I don't have an editing program or 3D editor on my computer installed. But I need something to like really foreshorten a sphere. We are trying to figure out if the minor axis swaps the major axis when highly foreshortened. Da Vinci. Should I just Google it? Does the minor axis swap with the major axis when a cylinder is highly foreshortened? Huge. I'm so confused, guys. I'm now looking at some very gross math on Stack Overflow. Uh, 180. We're researching a little bit more into this. Hmm. I'm pulling up the GIF again because I just need to figure. I guess maybe my math's wrong on the GIF and I did it incorrectly. Thank you, thank you. Hmm. I don't know who started the thank you thing, but I've been saying it more often. It's all my fault. Do I say that? Or is that someone else here? It could be me. I think I got it from my dad. He goes thank you, or thank you. No, I could be trolling. Me, Delano. To whomever did. I have no idea how this works. Yet at the same time, as we discussed earlier, I I couldn't find a reason to do this cylinder any differently. I mean, I've learned plenty of things so far. Moving degrees, little tidbits of constructing boxes better. The importance of the contact points, especially the minor axis versus the major axis versus the true diameter. But that's just what I've learned, and I'm not sure about the lesson objective. I keep accidentally. The purple line is I can't remember which one that was. I deleted the other ones though. I can't remember what the purple line is. I think we just kind of drew that. Oh, I forgot to do it. You're so right. Or with the minor axis? Oh no, it's right here. It's this one that went across. Sorry. Or do you mean the entire minor axis line itself? Hmm. I am so confused. Oh, hmm. Maybe it's a product of the it being rectangular, which is something that's a bit beyond my control, right? That's just an estimation thing at this point. There probably is a wonderful way of guaranteeing it to be square, but for now we don't necessarily have that. Um, I'm gonna chalk it up to that. We're gonna do one cylinder this stream. Trying our best to make it square. Yeah. Yep. That's really the best I could do to quantify that, I guess. Okay, cool. Let's do a cylinder, guys. Actually, we're gonna do a quick BRB. I know I've been just like staring at the screen this whole stream. But yeah, so we'll head back here. There we go. Go to BRB and we'll be right back and we'll do a cylinder. Trying to make it square. Alrighty, we're back. Without any further ado, let's do a cylinder. I'm kind of waiting all stream to do this. So it's either that it's rectangular, which is probably true. I don't know yet. We'll see. Or I'm stupid. Both are probably true, so that's not really a good or. But we'll see. Let's see what our first cylinder will be. I'm feeling high degree just because those were high degree. And we'll just kind of go from there. Kavel, if you have CSP, you can use 3D Model Cube and set the perspective super high like you want it. Shoot. I need to download CSP already. I've not been getting into it because I've been spending all my days working on the combo chat and such. Okay. Let's do a cylinder where the box, it's rotated to the right, very far away from us. Actually, no, let's do like kind of like 30% this face, 70% this face. Let's have high degree and medium foreshortening on the height. So medium height, really. Yeah, this is not looking to be very high degree, so we'll force it. I don't like it, but because it takes up high degrees correction lines take up so much room on the page. Okay, and we said we want a 70-30 split. So like this-ish, maybe. Yeah, that. Split them right in the middle. Cool. This is going to be a lower degree than I expected. Or intended. Is that 90? That's less than 90. No, it isn't. I've never made that noise in my life. That wasn't even a crazy one, just that was the first time I've made that noise. This was like 45-55 split. Oh wait, we need to do the square first. This line is longer, so the VPs can be closer on this end. I want this. But that's still a relatively close VP. Yeah, we'll have it off the page. Yeah, right there. That feels square. That feels relatively square. Put a bit more thought into it though. This VP is going to be further away than it is to that edge with that VP on that edge. Oh heck yeah. It's Manifold Garden OST. Is this the end song? No. Trying to put less pressure on that page with my hand. So I'm not like curling the edges as I usually do. Moving this one in just the tiniest bit. Yep, that feels square. Alrighty, have a good one, Jims. Enjoy all of your fanfic and manhwa. Manhwa? Manhwa? Okay, sorry. I take damage. I take like poison damage every time I mess up a box, a cylinder box. Kavel, are you okay? I need a medikit. You got any heals? Bro, please give me your snowflake. I won't throw, I promise. Plays Iron Man and then dies. That don't feel right. Something's wrong here. Something is afoot. Ew. Wait, what? I don't remember that line being that steep. I remember it being about right here. Yeah. Okay. We'll do that. I'm okay with that. Screw this. I'm going to AI art. ChatGPT, draw me a. Dang, I can't say that. Oh, frick. I need to commit to my bits. Bear told me, and I haven't been committing to my bits. For shame. I'm fuming. It's just a lot of my humor is dependent on being like a Vine Sauce fan or stuff like that, right? So I can't say chat GPT droll enemy with big naturals. Like I can't say that with the people be like what, you know, like God, I'm watching some Vine Sauce tonight. Ooh, that was way too parallel. Why was there like a whole epidemic of people calling Chat GPT like GBT? Mini humor is funny noises and Android games, very universal humor. Yes, and like loud noises. Oh no, funny noise. Yeah, you said funny noises. I would actually no, because yeah, he's not loud equals funny. But then things like Weed Whacker happen, and you're like, how could you know? Actually, no, that wasn't loud. I wouldn't say that was a loud equal funny. That and then like New Yorker rage, yeah. And being like weirdly good at video games sometimes, like annoyingly task speedrun level good at video games sometimes. Android games and mobile ads. Hey, what's up, Rick? You missed it. We had like a whole like literal hour long investigation of why my ellipse degrees were shifting and doing weird stuff on the bottom. I feel like you would have had a interesting insight into that discussion. Too bad it's deleted, gone forever. I take back what I said about Vinny. Diaper Chief, I just remembered Diaper Chief, and sometimes he's not funny at all. Not even sometimes, he's just never funny. Colonel. I can't start reenacting that bit in my head because I'll start like smiling and or laughing, which will mess up my line work. Something ain't right here. That's like going way too in. This VP, this is basically parallel. We messed up. Yipes. Zoink, Scoob. Well, this will, I guess, be a good experiment, because, like, if it's not being foreshortened in that direction, what happens? So we're working in 2 point, basically. Now we're going to tell Uncomfy that? No. He wants all 3 VPs. No parallel lines. Everything's 3 point. Ever heard of Switchel? Old timey ginger cider. I've not. Just learned about it and I happen to have everything to make it. Whoa, huge. It's a very rare gift to look up something and be like, frick, frick, wow. Frick, I can make that right now. Cooling down now, nice. Switchel. Sounds like an old-timey potion. Potion seller. I think that was I think Potion Seller is the first video to make me cry on the internet. Cry laughing, yes. But like I can't really recall another video that had like. Oh wait, there was I think it was Markiplier playing Slenderman. I got scared when the jump scare happened and went crying to my mom. There was these two. The best one is the auto-tune song of it. I've seen so many. I've seen animations, 3D renderings, movie trailers, stuff like that. Dang, line works okay tonight. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Usually I'm a bit wobbly. So I'm waiting for it to all come crumbling down. I think what's happening is my page usually gets like, once I use it a lot across multiple streams, my wretched old hands making it, sweat, moving it around, all that, then my page does become less intact. It falls apart a little bit, gets wobbly, wrinkly. And so that does mess up my line work quite a bit. But that's just a theory. What song is this? Limbo. Oh shoot! I've never played Limbo, nor have I seen gameplay, but I remember it being like noteworthy, a great one. I got really into Oh, have you ever tried using ballpoint pens yet, or pencil, or anything with line variation? Yes, I have. I use ballpoint for a lot of my personal sketches, and I do pencil for all my 50%, basically. It's very, yeah. So I use tons of it. I think my favorite is ballpoint, because you can value, yet you still have a consistent stroke. And it's just super fun to sketch, and like the sketchy kind of, searching, like you can get away with a lot of searching lines with ballpoint. And it'll still look nice, if not even sometimes better. And so yeah, I'm a huge fan. I'm addicted to ballpoint more than I should be, actually. Um And then pencil wise, I love it. My only gripe about pencil is when I erase it, I want it to be completely gone, right? So if like I do an undersketch or construction, when I erase it, please go away. And I'm just very light with my pencil strokes, and I use like a 4H, sometimes a 5H, and yet sometimes it just doesn't erase away, and that makes my OCD very angry. Um, I have used a mechanical pencil for the first time in art recently. I liked the consistent line width, but I did not like how dark all the lines were, and I really couldn't erase much of it. Um, but it was nice for like a quick technical sketch. My biggest gripe about graphite is how much it smudges up the pages in your sketchbook. Especially the B's. Yeah, that I actually have a huge issue with that. On I was following a tutorial by Drawing Sessions, I believe. Try to find it. Okay, it wasn't these. It was one of these, but yeah, you can already see it starting to go over here, and the whole page itself um gets like messed up. It was a completely clean white page, and now it's kind of, yeah. I used a 2H graphite. Gotcha. Scoring the tooth of the paper, like the grittiness. Because yeah, like rougher papers, compared to like the smoother stuff. I like smoother paper. I've learned I bought a textured sketchbook because I expected myself to do a bit more watercolor, and it's just higher GSM, and so higher GSM and smooth gets pretty expensive pretty quickly. But yeah, one day I want like a really nice, maybe like 110 GSM smooth one. I like bigger sketchbooks. Um, but yeah. Oh, what the heck? Was this from me touching that page? No. The evil music starts playing. Where's my needed eraser? Please, please don't be ink. Please don't be ink. Oh my god, thank god. Dude, I would have been so mad. This is when Kavel breaks bad. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, we need to conk the meth. God, remember those videos? It was like the Top Gear, like, was it called Top Gear Abridged or something? And they just, they're like little stupid, like over and over again, like not hundreds, but like probably dozens of these videos of, like doing Top Gear impressions and bits. I learned that a difference between hot and cold pressed paper is determined at which state the roll is from. It is from. Interesting. I did not know that at all. I'm not very into the papers. All I know is GSM and texture and color. Oh, and cotton versus, yeah. Thank you, Proco. All my paper knowledge is from that one Proco video, and that's it. And maybe some. Oh wait, I have a theory as to why my lines are very neat. Never mind. Early pages of the rules are still cool, but the act of pressing causes it to heat up. Interesting, makes sense. Wonder how we invented paper. Literally just why don't we write on this? What's the theory? I don't even know what I just said, so. I've been saying that's just a theory a lot. I need to stop. Oh, yo yo. I'm keeping it. Oh, for wire. Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. Oh, for my. I thought this was a used pin, and it is still pretty used, but like this is one of my newer ones, so it shouldn't be doing lines like this. I have been very light on the page, but still, because yeah, I thought I was using one of my warm up pins, which are very dried out. Okay, something's up. This is like any like paper to. Oh, interesting. Getting isographs. Let's see what this is. Like isographic. You're right. Isograph drawing pin, high precision technical pins. Like these? And Drawbox specifies we're only to use fine liners. Rotring isographs. Interesting. Hmm. Whoa, that's cool. I like a drawing someone did with that. Exact same lines. Gotcha. Given that I'm in, official critique, though, I'm gonna stick with fine liners, but these do look pretty cool. Very, very precise. This still came out quite rectangular. Oy. Overshot it, but it's still kind of blended in, so there we go. Why do I choke on these? I don't get it. There's no reason for this. Okay, we're gonna take a quick water break, and just like actually, let's do the VPs first. I keep thinking like this is a long stream, but we haven't even hit 9 o'clock yet, so just because we started early. I'm glad we did because we got to investigate some stuff, got to chill. And this has been a pretty good stream so far. I can already tell though this is just gonna be so off. I don't even need to investigate that one though. I'm trolling. This one should have been pushed in. only we could mark the VPs on the page. That doesn't feel right. Feel right. Cool. Okay. Water break, and then we'll get back to it. So, BRB. I dropped the cap to my pen and then just hit my head coming back up from the desk. Cool. Let's finish this up, guys. I almost forgot to change the scene. This is very splinky music. I already say that? I'm not sure, but it's very splinky. Okay, so we know the major axis is going to be probably about right here-ish. And this one I'm worried about. We'll get to that one in a second. This one I'm seeing it quite well though. Wait. I lied. The game has changed. It's one of those weird ones again. Dang it. Wow. It's like, yeah, the major axis could be like this. So it's highest. So let's guess the highest and lowest points. So we're gonna have a line that's perpendicular to the minor axis. That's not on the center point. It's gonna be a bit more towards us. So I'm gonna guess it's gonna touch right there. Or no, it's not gonna touch. Even though those are the longest lengths, because it's going along the diagonal, or it's at the more diagonal part of the square face. Maybe doing it upside down to try to rip my brain from the. Oh, this needs to be 3D type beat. Whoa. Ah. Uh. Uh. We weren't perpendicular. Frick. Ooh. Guess this pen is drier than I expected. Watching the YouTube stream and going over your practice drawing with this segment. Oh, heck yeah. Practice Draw has a YouTube channel and Discord. Ooh, okay. Oh, practice drawing this, sorry. Yeah, the whole thing, yeah. Cool, I'm gonna check that out. I see you have a link right there, but it was did I hear you say rig? Did I? Maybe. I don't know. Maybe I said frick. Ooh, nice song to end off to tonight. I'm gonna look at practice drawing with this. Practice drawing this. Sorry, I don't know why I keep doing that. Looks very valuable. Okay, cool. So we're gonna call it there for tonight, guys. Lots of investigation. We're still learning, but use Lazy Nazumi. Is that an anime character? Interesting. Huh. Interesting. Cool, cool. Well, thank you for the suggestion, Rick. I like that. I've actually been looking for something like that. Awesome. So yeah, we're gonna call it there for the night, especially before the song ends, because I want to end with this song playing because it's awesome and I love it. So thank you all for joining me tonight. We're learning, and I like that a lot. Like I like this process. It's tough performing poorly, but it's so awesome to like take bits and chunks out of this, I guess. Explore those avenues, find them to be dead ends or whatever it is. That's learning, and I love it. I love it so much. So, thank you all for watching. Thank you, Rig. Thank you, Delano, Bear, Jims, Sadie, Monkey. So glad that we got to see Sadie, Monkey, and Delano today. Bear and Jims, I guess is pretty cool, and of course Rig as well. So yeah, sincerely, thank you all for joining me tonight, and I can't wait to see you guys tomorrow. Bye for now.